this really nifty idea because I was little and I thought, like, okay, I'm gonna rate diapers. And then I was like, hey, I could rate the puppies too and the kitties, and then you could get to meet them and know them. Ouch! She's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. So this is Ladybug, and you spell her name L-A-D-Y-B-U-G-G, Ladybug. And so I got her, and my grandma had just died, and her dog's name was Lady, and I missed her so much that I named, you know, Ladybug after Lady, so that I could have a piece of my grandma with me. But she is the youngest puppy that I have right now, and I actually did not pick her out. Nope, I sure did not. Squishy was 9 or 10 months old, and he needed a buddy. He needed a buddy. Like, oh my gosh, he needed a buddy because he was driving me crazy. And back then, I mean, he was a puppy, so he was very active because he's a Labrador. And I was like, well, okay then. Like, that's pretty crazy. And I had never raised a dog before, and I wanted to do it right, and I know they're pack animals, so I was like, okay, you can have a buddy. But I tried to get him an older dog because I did not want another puppy. No, I did not want a puppy. And so we went looking for either a Husky or a Labrador or a mix of those things, and 8 weeks we went to a million animal shelters. If it was within an hour and a half to 2 hours, I went there because, you know, and then I'd bring Squishy and he would meet them, and he wasn't interested in them. He would never even pay attention to them. So finally I started, you know, answering ads on Craigslist, and someone told me that they had a Husky Labrador. So she's actually a purebred Huskyador. Not a lot of people know what that is, but yeah. So she looks like a Husky. No, she looks like a Labrador, but she's actually got a lot of Husky things too. So I took one look at Ladybug, and I was like, this dog is trouble. Please, Squishy, do not. You don't want that one, really. And the second he laid eyes on her, he loved her. He loved her, and I tried to talk him out of it. I was like, really? Is this the one you want? It's just, you know, she's, oh Jesus, what am I getting myself into? And she was like 5 weeks old at the time, so she was pretty cute and adorable. But didn't get her for another 3 weeks, and, you know, then she's the dog that raids the trash cans and, like, jumps on counters. So that is why she is a good bad dog, because she is, she knows that she's getting into trouble and she really doesn't care. Kind of like me. Maybe she learned it from me. Something to think about. But anyways, so Ladybug is half Husky, half Labrador. And so she has a mix of ears. Labradors have ears that are all the way down like this, and then Huskies have ears like this. So hers are just sort of floppy and cute. They're just sort of floppy and cute. Her coloring is really interesting because from the litter of puppies that they had, she was the only one who came out with this color. The other ones are all Husky colored, with the different color eyes and just the muzzle and look of Huskies. So it's really interesting to see her with her sister, which I occasionally get to see, because they look so much alike, but they just, I don't know, she just ended up with yellow lab coloring, and all the other puppies were husky colored, so yeah. But as you can see, well, if you can see, she's got a lot thicker paws, which is a husky trait. And yes, hello, thank you. I don't really need a bath right now. Can you wait till later? Thank you. Yeah. But when she was a puppy, she kind of had like the worst traits from Labradors and Huskies. So if you know anything about Huskies, they are very independent dogs, and they need a lot of exercise. So, I mean, for the first 2 years of her life, maybe even 3, I walked her for 2 to 3 hours every single day, because if you didn't, she was just berserk all over the place. But she's a good dog, but she just gets into trouble. She's naughty. And I can understand that, because I like to get into trouble sometimes too. But I really don't like it when she eats my cookies. It's not nice when she eats my cookies. And I like cookies, so that's people food. But she doesn't seem to understand that. She just wants whatever you want. She's very good at begging. Oh yes. And she's fully trained. She could be a therapy dog. I got all of the advanced training, so she does listen to commands really well. With like the cancer at the time, and then at one point I had 2 kinds of cancer that were different at the same time. You know, it was really like difficult at times, but right around when all of that stuff was happening was when she stopped needing so much exercise. So I got really lucky, and I feel very blessed. She's, you know, despite me calling her a good bad dog, she's just, you know, it's very cathartic for me when I'm sick or not feeling well. I get sick all the time because I don't have any immune system, and just being able to touch her, you know, or scratch her, and you just see the look of adoration on her face. So, yeah, I'm gonna rate this puppy a 10. Yeah, slut puppy, slut puppy.